Morning guys, welcome back to my channel. We've decided to go away for a couple of weeks and I've got these to be used up in my fridge, so I thought why not get it all together and make a breakfast out of them. So I've got 3 eggs. Well, actually I've got 7 eggs, but I'm going to use 4 to boil up as well. So I've got 3 eggs to use in this. I've got some mature cheddar cheese. I've got a little bit of halloumi cheese here. I've got a whole bunch of parsley. I've got yogurt and milk to use up. So I'm going to make a pastry, savoury, soft, hot bread to have with my breakfast. While I'm preparing everything, I might as well get the yeast going. I want the yeast to activate, so I've got 1 tablespoon of yeast, into which I'm going to put 1 tablespoon of sugar, and then I've got a mug of milk. Yeah, that's warm milk. So warm up your milk and give that a whisk. And we'll leave that to activate our yeast while I carry on grating my cheese. Okay, our yeast is activated. I've grated all my cheese and the halloumi cheese that I had left over. I've cracked up my 3 eggs that I'm just going to quickly give it a quick whisk. This is just to show you guys that really and truly you can make this with anything. I must admit I've never made it with so much parsley before, but normally, yeah, sometimes I get visitors turn up or I get a phone call, someone's coming over, and I have a look in the fridge and whatever I've got, I'll just bang it all together. I mean, not always having to make it with yeast, but you know, it's easy and you can all do it, and there's no need for exact measurements. Because it's savoury, I'm going to put a teaspoon of salt in it. And then, right, what should we go for first? Why not? I'm going for the eggs. I'm going for the yogurt. So there's no measurements. Just go ahead and put in, I mean, what's left, I'm going to put it out for the cats. I've still got a little bit of milk, so I shall put this with some milk out for the cats. So that's some yogurt, eggs, our salts in there. I'm going to go ahead and add my cheese into it now. And also my parsley. I made it with mint before. I've made it with a little bit of parsley before, where I've had like sausages and stuff like that left over, and salami, sujuk, and made it that way. But I've never actually used so much mint. But it's going to be parsley and cheddar cheese bread. Why not? And then I'm just going to add in flour as it needs it. So all I'm doing is adding some flour, mixing it up and seeing how much more I'm going to need. And that's how easy it is to make this. If you are a follower of me, you'll see that I'm not an exact person with ingredients. I just go by the feel. Now you can see how wet this is. So we're going to continue adding more flour until we get it into a dough. I should put just a drop of olive oil, I think. Not much, olive oil, but just a drop. As the cheese has got a lot of oil in it, I only want a little bit of olive oil. Oops. And you just add and continue to mix until it becomes a dough. More flour. And then you might think, oh, what's she going to do with all this? Well, I'll take some to my journey, and I will also give some to my next door neighbour. We're good like that. We give out food to each other. Yesterday morning, as we were having our breakfast, they gave us some pancakes over, so I've got their plates. It's rude to give an empty plate back. We always return their plates with something in it. So this will be ready by the time they get up to do their breakfast. I'll have it nice and hot and return their plate. So I'm just adding a bit at a time and keep mixing up. I'll come back to you once I get it all together. Well, I think that's about right now. I don't want to make it too a dough, but that's good enough to me. Right, I'm gonna I've got some cupcake molds here. I'm just going to put some in them because I think they'll be nice as individuals as well. You can always freeze this, by the way, guys. I'm not going to overfill them because don't forget we've got some yeast in there. So I'll just put a spoonful on each one like so before putting the rest in a tin. So next I'm going to go ahead and pour it into a greased tin. Yeah. And then we're going to leave it to rest, let it rise up first, and then we shall put it in the preheated oven at 180 degrees. Like I said, you can always freeze this as well. So just spread it onto your baking tray. So there we are. I've just spread that round, and I've just done a few more just to fill out my tray. So I'm just going to leave them to rest for about an hour or so. Just cover up with a clean cloth and leave them somewhere warm to rise up. Well, by the time I've gone upstairs to fix the bed and get dressed and whatever else, just been under an hour, and they have risen really well. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some more in the cupcakes and then put it in the oven. Okay, so I've deflated it and taken some more out and filled out a few more cupcakes. I mean, I was expecting it to rise, but not that much. So now I'm placing them in the preheated oven at 180 degrees. Well, after 20 minutes in the oven, just put a knife through. If it comes out clean, then you know it's done. So that's my parsley and cheese bread, and that's all the cupcakes. So I shall now cut it up and go for the taste. Look at that. Obviously very hot. You can eat this hot or cold. Seriously, guys, you can use any leftovers to make something like this. So simple. This is what I'm trying to show to you here, that you know, you can just, whatever you've got left over, just use it up. It doesn't have to be exact measurements. Lovely. Really nice. So I shall now go and have this with my breakfast, give some to my neighbours, and perhaps put these ones, I shall put some of these in the freezer. Okay, Well, I hope you give it a go. Thank you for watching. Until next time. Bye bye.